I have set up bidirectional communication between two Arduino Nanos using the NRF24L01. I have the DHT11 humidity and temperature sensor on the transmitter and an LCD hooked up to the receiver. Readings from the DHT will be sent to the receiver and displayed on the LCD. At the same time, I have two buttons, one momentary button and one latching button that will turn on the LEDs on the transmitter side. To demonstrate, as you can see, we are now at 21 degrees centigrade and at 17% humidity. The first one is only a momentary button. Once I release my finger on the button, the LED will turn off. The second one is a latching button. Once I push the button, it will turn on permanently. Another push will turn it off. I've picked up bits of this code from RoboJax, Julian Elet, and BrainyBits. So we begin by including the libraries, the RF24 and the DHT, and we declare the CE and CSN pins 9 and 10. We define the DHT pin as A3, then we declare the pipe address and two floats and two booleans. So this will be to send the humidity and temperature values to the receiver, and we have two boolean values also, which will be received to control the lighting. So we have two types. One will be a momentary push button and the other will be a latching button. So A1 and A2 will be for the latching type button. So these variables will only be used for the latching type button, and A1 and A2 will be the output. So under the setup, we begin serial communication and we print this statement on the LCD. We delay for 1 second. Then we begin the radio. We open the writing address, set the data rate, and enable the acknowledgement payload. We also declare pin 2 as an output in the loop. So this will take readings every 3 seconds as indicated by the event interval. Then we write that packets, packet 0 and packet 1. Then if there is payload available, we read that payload. So that payload is received. So that payload is transmitted by the receiver side, and then we write that value to pin 2 according to what is received. Same goes for payload 1, which is controlled by the latching button. So payload 0 is only a momentary switch, while payload 1 is controlled by a latching type button. On the receiver side, we begin by including the libraries, the RF24, the wire library, and the liquid crystal library for the LCD. Then we declare the RF24 CE and CSN pins. We declare a pipe address, same as for the transmitter. Then we declare 2 floats and 2 boolean values as payload to send back from the receiver to the transmitter. And in the setup, we begin ready communication. We enable the acknowledgement payload and we start listening. We also initialize the LCD to display, and we set up the pins as inputs and outputs. In the void loop, while there's data available, we read that packet, which are the humidity and temperature values. Then we read from the buttons. Then we determine if the buttons are being pressed and write that values back to the transmitter. And we update the readings at an interval of 3 seconds and display it on the LCD. So depending on the boolean values that come from pin 2 and pin 4, which will turn on the LEDs on the transmitter.